Hello, welcome to African Football Stories, where we tell the stories from the African perspective. So today we give you a preview of Team Nigeria at the 2023 Women's World Cup. Nigeria, the only country from Africa to qualify to every single edition of the World Cup since it began in 1991. However, their best appearance at the World Cup was in the 1998 World Cup, where they reached the quarterfinal. The next best was in 2019, where they reached the round 16 stage. And apart from those two, in all other appearances, they've exited at the group stage. This year will be Nigeria's 9th appearance at the World Cup, and they'll be hoping to probably break the barriers of the semi-final stage. The head coach of Nigeria, Wande Waldrum, has dropped his 23-woman squad list to the World Cup, and we highlight a few of the big names in this team. First is Asisato Shuala, who is probably the most experienced player in this team of playing at the highest level and also playing in bigger games. So Shuala had a breakthrough with Nigeria at the 2014 Under-20 World Cup, where she was the best player of the tournament and also won the top scorer of the competition. From the Under-20 World Cup, she advanced to Liverpool in England, then also played for Arsenal before going to play in China for Dalian Quanzhan, where she won the Chinese league on 2 occasions. She then moved to Barcelona in Spain, where she's won the Spanish league 3 times and also won the UEFA Women's Champions League on 2 occasions. So the laurels for Shuala includes that 2015 BBC Women's Football of the Year, also 5 times African Women's Football of the Year. And she also won the IFFHS African Women Player of the Decade. That's from 2011 to 2020. At 28 years now, Shuala will be making her 3rd appearance at the World Cup, and she's expected to play a big role for Nigeria. Next we highlighted is Ajibade Rashidat, and she made her debut for Nigeria at the 2014 Under-17 Women's World Cup when she was just 15 years old. So at that World Cup, Ajibade scored 2 goals for Nigeria. She has also represented Nigeria in the 2016 Under-17 World Cup, the 2016 Under-20 World Cup, and also the 2018 Under-20 World Cup. When Ajibade was 19 years old in 2019, she made her debut at the FIFA Women's World Cup, where she played only 18 minutes of the competition. At 23 years now, Ajibade will be making her 2nd appearance at the World Cup, and she's expected to play a crucial role in the World Cup this time around. In the 2023 Women's Africa Cup of Nations, Ajibade won the top scorer of the competition, despite being shown a red card in their semi-final game against Morocco. But because of that red card, Ajibade will be unavailable for Nigeria's opening game at the World Cup, meaning she'll have to play from the 2nd group stage game. However, we see Ajibade as the best player in this Nigerian team for the World Cup, and she also plays for Atletico Madrid in Spain. The next player to be highlighted is Onome Ibi, who is the captain of Nigeria's team and also the oldest player at this World Cup at 40 years. So she'll be making her 6th appearance at the World Cup since making her debut in 2003. Ibi is only the 3rd player in history to make 6 consecutive appearances at the World Cup, only behind Omar Sawa of Japan and also Formiga from Brazil. So she has played football in Nigeria, played in Sweden, played in China, played in Belarus, and currently playing for Levante in the Spanish league. So she's expected to bring her experience from all the previous World Cups and also from all the previous countries she's been playing in to the Nigerian team in this World Cup. Nigeria have a good squad and probably the best squad of an African team in this World Cup, but they've been pitted in a very difficult group. So in group in Nigeria is Australia, who are the hosts of the World Cup, and they're also ranked 10 on the FIFA ranking. The other team in Nigeria's group is Canada, who are the current defending champions of the Olympic Games, and they're also ranked 7th in the world. And the last team is Ireland, who are ranked 22nd in the world, and this is their highest position ever in the FIFA rankings, which means they're a team on form. Nigeria are then the 4th team to complete the group, and Nigeria are ranked 40th in the world, which means they are the worst form team in this group actually. Nigeria have also had the worst preparation of any African country for this World Cup. So they camped only 14 days for this World Cup, and they didn't play a friendly against any other country for the World Cup. While in a very difficult group, we did not expect Nigeria to make it past the group stages. Tell us what you think about Team Nigeria at this World Cup.